Spiritual Captivity by Lou White. Chapter 6. What was the first use of the word Jesus? This word is well known around the world, yet it has no meaning in any language. The letter J is less than 500 years old. The SUS component sounds like the Hebrew word for horse, and the Greek version of Nimrod, Zeus. The KJV used IESV, which is pronounced Yesu, in its first edition based on the Latin Vulgate it is translated from, but later began to use Jesus in later revisions. Probably the first to use Jesus lived during the 16th century. It developed from the form IESV, pronounced Yesu, used since the 4th century. The greatest secret held by the secret societies started with the Whispers, and Inigo Loyola is a good candidate for being a promoter of the word Jesus. In 1541, he founded a militant order called Societas Jesu, which is to say, Society of Jesus. Excerpt from Wikipedia. Quote, Ignatius of Loyola, S.J., venerated as St. Ignatius of Loyola, was a Spanish Catholic priest and theologian who, with Peter Faber and Francis Xavier, founded the religious order of the Society of Jesus, the Jesuits, and became its first superior general in Paris in 1541. He envisioned the purpose of the Society of Jesus to be missionary work and teaching. In addition to the vows of chastity, obedience, and poverty of other religious orders in the Church, Loyola instituted a fourth vow for Jesuits of obedience to the Pope, to engage in projects ordained by the Pontiff. Jesuits were instrumental in leading the Counter-Reformation. As a former soldier, Ignatius paid particular attention to the spiritual formation of his recruits and recorded his method in the Spiritual Exercises, 1548. In time, the method has become known as Ignatian spirituality. Unquote. It's another form of spiritual captivity. Societas Jesu, which is to say Society of Jesus, was created to be a Counter-Reformation militant order of the Roman Circus. Regimini Militantis, Ecclesiae, which is Latin for to the government of the Church militant, was the title of the papal bull promulgated by Pope Paul III on September 27, 1540. This bull gave the first approval to the Society of Jesus, also known as the Jesuits, but at that time limited the number of its members to 60. The Jesuit order's prime directive is to restore all worldly power to the papacy. The head was wounded when the nobility turned away from accepting the Pope as the head of the Roman Catholic magisterium. Magisterium means teaching authority. Kings and nobles considered themselves to be Catholics, as the Anglican Catholic Circus of England remained steadfast to the traditions. The Jesuits plotted to use many barrels of gunpowder to blow up King James and all of Parliament in 1605, but the plot was discovered at the last minute. Research Gunpowder Plot, 1605. Adam Weishaupt, S.J., was a Jesuit priest teaching theology in Bavaria until the Jesuit order was suppressed by the Pope in 1773. The Pope was poisoned, yet the suppression of the order remained for many years. The Bavarian government also banned the order's activities. In 1776, Adam Weishaupt gave a new name to the Society Jesu. He called it the Illuminati. The nobility joined this elitist organization in large numbers, not knowing it was a renamed Jesuit order to continue its nefarious activities under a new disguise. Adam Weishaupt once declared, O mortal man, is there nothing you cannot be made to believe? Adam Weishaupt designed the Great Seal in Latin. The words declare an ominous message, announcing the birth of a new world order. 1776 is shown at the base of the pyramid in Roman numerals. This is the year the Illuminati was formed.